And welcome to another episode of WoolCraft with Jioge. I logged on today to play another episode of WoolCraft, and this horse guy spawned on this grass. So apparently, horses spawn here. I don't need these spawn eggs, obviously. I don't have to worry about the horse spawning. That is pretty insane. Let's see. Yeah, see, I still have my 2 horse eggs. This horse just spawned. He's the only animal that spawned so far. I'm guessing all the animals do spawn eventually, but maybe horses are unique in that aspect. Well, I do have plans for this episode, so I'm going to make a cut in the video right here, and I will be right back with you. Before we get started with the entire video, just want to show you a little thing I did to the horse. Most people, when they find a horse, they might make a fenced area or build a structure for them, or dig a 2x2 hole and put them in that. Well, I figured since horses can't fit through a 1x1 hole, you could make a structure using only 8 blocks that the horse would not get out of, and that's just by doing this, creating a 2x2 enclosure on the inside and 1x1 holes for them to get out, or that they won't get out of, and that's how you do it. It's relatively easy to make. And everybody, welcome back. And I decided this episode would just be a bit fragmented instead of having one main purpose, but I will get a lot done this episode. Not all episodes will be like that. Some of them might be fragmented like this, but a lot of them will be devoted to a single purpose, a single building. But since I'm just kind of getting started on the map, I have a lot of little projects I want to complete. One thing I want to show you is that I no longer have this kind of tree. I forgot what they're called, pine trees or something like that. But I don't have any of the saplings remaining. The tree I had planted did not drop them. Only oak trees apparently have a high enough drop rate of saplings to replenish themselves. I mean, I guess you could get lucky with the other ones, and if you can plant a good jungle tree, a big one, then you can probably get a pretty fair drop rate from those. But yeah, so now the only tree we have on this map is oaks, which I'm fine with. They are good trees. They're very versatile and useful. I won't have the wood coloring selection that I'd like, but I do have infinite colors of wool, and I will be able to acquire all the dyes and stuff. Except the I can't get brown dye because I don't have jungle trees to put my cocoa beans on. So that sucks, but oh well, we're gonna have to live with it, and it'll be just fine. I'll expand this tree farm to be encompassing only oak trees, and it'll be pretty big. Hey everybody, so welcome back. I'll see you later. I decided that since I lost the other saplings, I'm going to turn this into a very large-scale oak farm. It's going to be 10 by 10, 10 rows by 10 column, and each one's going to have a oak sapling on it and torches in between them. So at any given time, there will be room for 100 oak saplings growing here. I'm also thinking about maybe encasing it in glass or something to make it look like a greenhouse. Maybe I should put the spaces in between. Ooh, there's 2 here. Whoops. Here, I'll probably move this row 1 in just for uniformity. But maybe I'll make the wool here into green wool, so it'll look like a good greenhouse. Then again, you probably won't be able to see it with all the trees. So, everybody, yeah, that's about it for now. I'll be right back. Let's see. Yeah, I harvested a lot of dirt, as you can see here. So enough to fill up these 100 spaces. I also have enough torches, maybe, to fill up the spaces in between. So all that's left is to fill in the dirt, which will not take long at all. I'm going to take this moment to do a little bit of talking. If you saw my last episode, you might have noticed the video quality was a little bit down. That's because, as I mentioned in that last video, I switched from recording in an MP4 format to a .flv format, which is the Flash video format instead of the MP4 format. And basically, I guess that somehow lowered the quality, even though on the recording software I'm using I didn't change the dimensions or bitrate or anything like that. So I'm not sure why that lowered the quality, but I upped the quality settings on my recording software, and I guess we'll see whether or not that changes anything. If it changes the quality, if it makes it slower or more jumpy. Hopefully not, but we will see. And that's all the dirt in place. I'm going to put the torches in between them like this. Yep, I am thinking about encasing the whole thing with glass. I think I already said that, but I'm also going to make. I think I'm going to make a road around this. Have this my central point. That way, I don't know. It can be my first build on the server, my first real build, and that will be the central point of my map. Seems pretty fitting since wood is the first thing you need to gather on Minecraft. So, yep, seems like a good idea to me. Having a giant tree farm as my center point of my city. I'm not sure what type of roads I'll build around it. Probably wood-related ones. Or maybe I'll just, yeah, maybe wood and stone and, I don't know, probably not gravel since I don't have that until I get to the nether. Probably not sand. Yeah, maybe it'll just be a different kind of wool. That's possible. Yeah, maybe I'll make the road part black wool, and then I'll make the gutters of the road using wood stairs. We'll just have to see. But anyways, I have this finished. Now all I need to do is plant the saplings and then make the glass enclosure. So I will start doing that now. Now hopefully my commentary isn't too dull. Right now I'm not the most professional Let's Player yet, so I plan on it. Just give me like 10,000 more videos and I'll be there. But for now, this will have to do. I'm also not very good yet at judging how long my videos are going. Like, I think the last one was 25 minutes, and it seemed like 35. The first one was 30 minutes, it seemed like 20. So maybe I should bring a timer with me to my recording sessions. But yeah, I planted those saplings, so I'm going to do some more wood farming and sapling farming, and I'll be framework of the greenhouse to be oak wood, since I have plenty of it. And I'm thinking, well, I'm going to fill up the rest of it with glass besides the framework, just so that light can get through, although I have the torches there, so it's not really necessary. But I don't want this to be a big ugly oak wood block, so of course I'm going to add glass, and it should look pretty good. I could have considered using something other than oak wood, maybe like I don't know, some color of wool, since this is WoolCraft, but I think I'm going to be using plenty of wool in my next few builds that I have planned. So wool will have its time. For now, I'm building this framework. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to look, but just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And I'm going to go farm these trees now that they're growing, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I just had to start recording again because things are getting kind of slimy around here. Get it? Slimy? Yeah, that was the worst joke you've ever heard. Hello, welcome back. And as you can see, I changed the frame of the greenhouse to actual logs instead of the wood blocks, the planks. And that is because it gives it a more natural look, I think. And I don't know, I just like the texture of the logs a little bit better than the planks. And it seems like a better place to use them in a tree farm. Because it's not a plank farm, it's a tree farm and a log farm. So that's what that is. As you can see in this chest, I have a ton of oak leaves collected just for fun of it. I thought about putting oak leaves right here instead of glass panes, but then I decided that would kind of interfere with the farm a little bit, in that it would keep, I don't know, those oak leaves would keep getting replaced with oak leaves from the farm. I think that's how it would work, but not positive. But I think this looks better anyways because it's a greenhouse, not a tree. That's my oak saplings, and it's my wood collection. I'm also thinking about making the ceiling out of this light blue wool, just because, let's see, kind of simulate a sky feeling to it. And yeah, simulate a sky. So I think when you're in here, it looks like, oh, the trees are growing up out of the ground. The walls are made of glass, so it's a nice looking greenhouse, and then you see the blue skies above. So I think it'll be pretty cool with orange wool, not orange wool, with blue wool. So, yep, that's what I wanted to tell you for this little period of time. Yeah, so I'm not sure how this video will go since it's so fragmented. I'm just recording little chunks here and there. And the reason it's so fragmented is because I haven't had much time lately, besides little chunks of time here and there. So I've just been hopping on and doing a little bit, showing you that little bit I did, and then doing a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more friendly towards my schedule right now. That being said, I will have some days off from work and stuff, so it'll be a little bit easier. But it is very weird to come back to recording after, I don't know, trying to pick up where you left off. It's kind of strange. Yeah, you guys, for you it's just a split second, but for me, it's a few hours or a day or something like that. So it's pretty interesting. And I'm going to get back to you with the finished treehouse, or the finished greenhouse, shortly. So I'll see you then. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Jioge again. We're still on the third episode, and I decided before I show you the almost finished product of the tree farm, I need to collect, let's see, I think that's enough sand, 5 more sand, that's all I needed. And I need to make them into glass, and then I'll make that glass into glass panes, and then we can finish the tree farm together. Throw them in there. It'll only take a second. To show you my organization again, it's a little bit different this time. I have blocks of iron in this first slot and going all the way around. I have sand, got lots of coal, got my clay. I've been making hardened clay just for the fun of it, and I'll probably need more room for my hardened clay. And I have my dirt. This storage is all temporary because I'm sure eventually I will have too much of each item to put in here. I might use this later. Oh wait, whoops. Yeah, I'll probably use that later. But, yeah, so I'll have to make a dedicated warehouse, which is in my plans, my list of plans for different episodes. So we are almost done with this glass. Coming right up. And here we go. There we go. It's more than enough glass panes to last us. I still have not prettied up the staircase. I will be doing that in the near future. But until then, we're working on the vital things first. Form before function, as some people like to say. Now, you've seen this little entrance in the last little segment, but I didn't explain it. I just kind of made it. I might put another one of these on each corner. I'm not positive yet. Probably not, but yeah, maybe it will actually. Well, I need to put doors here, or some form of entrance so that mobs can't get in while I'm cutting trees and slaughter me to death. As you can see, I finished the ceiling. It's made of blue wool, and it looks pretty good. Get up there. Yeah. Get up now. Get on up. Okay. And there we go. We're done. I think we're done. Yep. And that is our greenhouse. It's looking good. I think I might put chests like, I don't know, this is my wood storage and my leaf storage and my oak sapling storage for now, but I might add some more just lying around as decoration. Yeah, just to liven the place up. I might put bushes around the outside of it just for the fun of it also. I think that sounds like a good idea. So I will be doing that using, of course, these blocks. Oh. That should be more than enough of them. All right, let's do this. All right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'd say we're about 21 minutes in. That's my... I told you earlier that I'm probably not very good at judging time right now, but that's my first guess. It's probably wrong. Actually, yeah, 21. That's probably a little too long. I bet we are at... A revised guess is 16 minutes. We're at 16. But of course, since you're on YouTube, you can just check. Yeah, that's not enough leaves. Whoops. But since you're on YouTube, you can just check. Actually, that is enough leaves. You can just check the time on the YouTube video, and you can say, "Hey, that wasn't 14 minutes." And then you can say, "Hey, I'm commenting, and that wasn't 14 minutes." And then you could say, "Hey, why am I saying things like this? I must be mentally unstable." Most people wouldn't say that, but you would. I know it. Alright, so that's looking a little bit better. Give it some structure. I'm not the best builder yet, but I will get better, I'm sure. Usually in my single-player worlds that I make, I end up just having everything, a big glob of stuff put together. I'll make a house or two, and then I'll have all my machines just running into each other, and no organization, and it doesn't look very good. But since I'm making a Let's Play series, I think I should try to make everything look good. And I would like to practice my building skills anyways. So that's definitely something to work on in the future. This isn't quite 100 saplings. If you can add 12 and 64 together, then you'll know it's not quite 100 saplings. Well, I need to get used to using the mouse scroll wheel for the selection of items on my hotbar instead of pressing the numbers. So that way I can do it. Well, actually, I think pressing number 2 would be faster using the number 2 instead of like the scroll wheel. But for items farther down, if I'm ever in like a PvP situation or a really crazy PvE situation, then I wouldn't want to be like taking my hand off the WASD keys just so I could select something on the other end of my hotbar. So scrolling like that is important. See, tree already grew. Another tree already grew. Yep, this is going to be good. The reason I have the ceiling 8 high is so that trees can't grow too tall and make branches everywhere, but it's high enough so that trees can grow to this size. I think this is the maximum size possible in an 8x8 room. I mean, not 8x8. Yeah, a large room like this. So that is the tree farm, and so I think we got a good thing going today. I will have to find a dungeon or the what do you call it? The stronghold. I'll have to find one of those in order to get a saddle for this guy. I can already make a lead, I think, since I have 5 string and I do have slime balls. So I might as well make one now, actually. We can lead up this horse just so he doesn't run away, and we can actually lead up another horse that spawned here. I'm very worried about other animals not spawning. I guess I didn't do my research on the physics behind, or not this physics. Yeah, the spawn rates of animals. Opposite. Yeah, the spawn rate of animals that are, or if they spawn at all, the non-hostile mobs. I know that they don't despawn, and that's why they normally don't spawn in normal Minecraft survival worlds, because the mob cap's already taken up. But here I figured they would all spawn. But so far I've just gotten horses. We are in a, let's see, plains biome. So all sorts of animals should be able to spawn, if they can spawn at all. As you can see, that guy's over there in the distance. Let's get him. I'm not sure that he's trained yet, or tamed yet. Domesticated yet. Not positive. Oh, I did not realize that poisoned you. That was a stupid idea. Oh well, I do stupid things sometimes, as you'll find out. Okay. And how are you doing today? No, I don't want to do that. That'd be annoying. Let's go over here. Let's sleep. I wonder if the horse is going to suffocate in the ceiling here. Nope, he's doing good. I could make a horse pen down at the bottom, even. But I'm sure if I rode him, I would suffocate. I'll have to make the ceiling a little bit taller. Sleeping in bed with the horse attached to me. That song's copyrighted, by the way, by me. You can't sing it. Oh, whoops, fences, of course. They go like that. Okay, let's go. Might as well tether you to the wall here, just for the fun of it. There we go. This is my horse stables in the middle of the ground. Although I don't think he's even tamed yet, so let me do that. Sweet, okay, I am suffocating a little bit on some of these. Not too badly. Okay, maybe too badly. We'll see. Maybe I'll die. Still doesn't love me. Yes, he loves me now. He loves me not. He has 12 hearts, so that's pretty good. I rode him once up top, off camera, and he seemed like he was jittering around really fast, so that's good. Yeah, so let's go. I guess we should expand the area that is covered. Yeah, the mob grinder. I guess the spawn rates, even if they do spawn, are so low that it's not gonna help us at all. So let's go expand this platform here, and hopefully the amount of grass available will help the mob spawning rates for non-hostile mobs. Let's throw in some dirt. I do need to take care of this food situation. I think next episode we'll be dealing with that. But if non-hostile mobs don't, or friendly mobs don't spawn, then I will not have a source of food from them. I'll have to do some veggie planting, which I will do anyways, but actually maybe I'll make, I don't know, I'll have to think about it off camera, but yeah, I mean, even if non-hostile mobs don't spawn, it's not going to ruin the game. I can still get books from the Nether Fortress libraries, even if I don't have leather from the cows. And actually, I think horses give leather. I might be lying, but yeah, horses might give leather when you kill them. Not positive. It's spreading already. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want this to be a square, so we're going to get us some shears. Here's some shears. And throw down the rest of this dirt, and hopefully this grass will spread pretty soon, and that way we have a larger chance of mob spawns happening. Yeah, I don't have any usage for sheep, but I think I will keep 2 of them just for the fun of it. Yeah, 2 sheep just for the fun of it, and I will also keep 2 cows and 2 chicken. Well, yeah, 2 of every kind of animal, and then I can multiply them. If I multiply them before, like breed them before I get 2 of every kind, then it'll take up the friendly mob cap, and I won't be able to get the other types. So that's my plan here. If friendly mobs spawn, I'll have to do some research on the wiki, but if friendly mobs spawn, then I will collect 2 of them, and then I'll breed them. But not in a different order. That's the only order possible. And we have plenty of trees growing in here. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode we'll take care of my food situation. We'll probably end up, well, I guess the moment of truth will happen on whether the non-hostile mobs spawn here or not. And that is about it for this episode. I will see you next one. Goodbye.